Hey friends, welcome to another unboxing build video. So today we have a little cabinet here. I'm hoping that everything's okay in here. We got like footprints on the box here, so it's like people might have walked on it, so hoping that's not the case. So, okay, right off the bat, we have some silica gel. Don't eat that. Why this is tied down here. It says hardware, so it has all the little things that we need, hopefully. Cut ourselves free of that. We have instructions. And let's hope everything is still intact here. So it looks like we're okay. Just place this, put my stuff down here, and then I can put that on top there. You do it on the tiles here instead of on some carpet, so I'll put stuff down to make sure it doesn't get scratched up by the tile here. Looks like it's a fairly decent packing job they did, so plenty of care given to make sure that stuff isn't damaged. Set that right there. Okay, here's Bravo. Cool little it's actually a little glass window there. That's pretty nice. Set that off to the side. I like to get all my pieces laid out, and then kind of, if you can set it out by how you see the labels on there, the numbers and whatnot. Okay, I think that's it. So we're just going to set our box off the side. So I picked this up off of Amazon. This string is attached to a plastic bag for you all hardware you need. Okay. Okay, let's begin with the instructions here. So, elegant home fashions wall cabinet, 2 shutter doors from Teamson. Got this off of Amazon, and as always, it says to put it on a carpet. It says screwdrivers, yes. Allen wrench, no. Drill, no. And it has, first thing, a little template, so you know where you can place this on the wall. So we'll put that off for later. Okay, exploded drawing. Dun, 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 dun. Product parts. Let's begin, shall we? Is this glue? One piece? I imagine that's glue for one piece. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot to this one. Let's get started. Step 1, taking section A. Section A, that is this one with a little locker on there and everything. Okay. And we're going to get our hardware out here. And check the items, quantities. So number 2s. There's 4 of these. So these just screw right in there. I I did bring my impact driver, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna need it. Hey ho, let's go here. Says I don't want to over tighten. Put those in the hole. Then we have wooden pegs here. Hardwood's getting kind of tough there. So wooden pegs. It says to put a little glue in the holes. So we're going to glue the holes. Don't want to stab that, so. Okay, so we have a little bit of glue here. And it says to put a little bit of glue on there, and then maybe a drop of glue into the hole. Dun, dun, dun. Come on. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Don't think I'm going to do it that way. Glue doesn't really want to drop in there very well, so. See, it's got quite a bit around there still. That off. A little bit of toilet paper. Okay. I think, are these all the same size? Yeah. So I'm just going to kind of go like that. It's quite a bit. It just fits right in the glue container itself. Just like that, I guess. Okay. And any excess, we can just wipe it off, yeah. All right, so we're doing that. Now these don't go in the hole very snugly. It's kind of a lot of a gap there, so there we go. Well, that's A, and then it also has C. So we're going to take C. C is going to have one of these put in there right there. Okay. And also going to have D. And these are facing that direction with a little end up right there. Just kind of hand tighten it at first. If it doesn't go in smoothly, then you want to back it out. You should be able to hand tighten it most of the way. And then, you know, it's kind of going in straight. These ones are kind of be going in straight here. This is going off a little bit here. All right. There we go. And just tighten that down a little bit. Not anything super tight or anything. There we are. Okay. And then a couple more pegs. This one should go fairly quickly. So need some more. It doesn't say glue in all of them. It's just showing one, but I'm guessing that it wants me to do glue in all of them. So that's what I'm going to do, just because it's showing that. So that. And then glue on these two around that one. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. And one more. There we go. My lid back on there. All right. And once again, you can wipe off the excess here. Just put my thumb on top there, and just push down, and then kind of go around it. There we go. All right, that's it for the step one. Should go rather quickly. Okay, so we got more glue, and then we got 2 of number 3. These guys right here. All right, these are the little ones that lock on there. Okay, and we're going to be taking C and D are going to go onto A. Okay, so here's A. This one's going to be placed upwards like this. This part facing upwards. And then D is going with this little notch part as it faces this direction, right, like that. And C is going over here on this side like that. Okay, it says to put a little bit of glue on the ends here. So once again, we're just going to go like this. Oh, hold our little glue out of there. Stay in there. Okay. Okay, now that we have our glue on there, first thing to do is put this here, line up all our holes. Slide that in there like that. Same thing on this side. Just line up your holes. Good to go. Should just slide right in there. There we go. Then we take these little ones. Has a little open notch there that's going to go in over the thing, and then we're going to turn it to lock it into place. There we go. Again, this goes over the screw part. Push it in, and then we turn it clockwise to tighten it up. There we go. And that is on there nicely. Okay, turn 180 degrees. Yes, we did that. Okay, it didn't show the step for, it's like completely missing this shelf right here that goes in between these two. It's like not even, literally not even showing it. So guess I got to figure that out for myself. If it's not B, so there's B is eliminated. Where's B? Okay, B is right here. So it's not B. I wonder if it's not C, D, it's not B. It's got to be E. So this one here, this middle portion, which for some reason it didn't tell us what it was, is going to be E. So I am guessing that was not the step I was supposed to do because these need to go on there. So maybe if I loosen this up a little bit, I can get this middle one on there as it's supposed to be. So it completely didn't even say that. Nicely done. Thank you for that, instructions. So we make sure we get E in there first. And I'm going to have to separate out these a little bit. So I'll take at least one off. So fortunately, we didn't get glued in there completely yet, because that would have been fun. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue on these also. That. Seems like they should have been in there a little bit snugger. And that would have, the dowels were a little bit big. It seems like the dowels are kind of small for what we're using here. Okay, let's try this now. This step clearly should have gone beforehand, but they just didn't tell us for some reason. So, all right, so these are going to go on there. Line up our holes, our dowels, everything else. Yes, should go on there nicely. What is the hold up here? There we go. Just kind of snugly goes on there. Yeah. There we go. There, nicely done. And that's going to have to go on there first too. Line up our holes. So this one should definitely the first step. I have no idea why they not going in there. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna get rid of that glue that just got smeared over there. Now that those are in, now we can put this in again. Okay. Now we can get these, put these in there. There's that little hole there that goes over the screw and that goes in. Same thing with this one. So kind of a major step there, just completely left out of the instructions as far as the step getting that done. Where's my other little piece there? Not seeing. Are you kidding me right now? So one of my pieces just like stepped into a black hole somehow. It's pretty amazing. That's all right. Life goes on. We'll find it, hopefully. Snug these up here. There we go. Oh, I already put it in there, apparently. Okay. Good of them to let us know there. So that's that. Now we just have B to go on here. Okay. And B, it says put some more wood glue in there. Okay, so we have 4 more of these to put in there. Let's get our wood glue. You know, I think it's okay if it has like a little edge around it, because that's just going to go on the bottom and help secure it. So I was thinking it was going to show, but I don't think so. That there, and I would have liked these to be a little bit, these are, I guess if they were more rigid, they'd be more difficult to put in there, but maybe not. I don't know, whatever. And then it says number 9s. It's got 2 of these number 9 screws. Okay. And I recommend like scissors or a blade or something, because it does have little cutouts on these, but they're not. Okay, so it says those are going to go on there, and then we're going to secure it with our number 9s. Also, whoa, I'm going to put some more glue on here too. Okay. All right, more glue, and then we're going to screw this onto the bottom here. Okay, try to get out of your way here. Let's see now, how is this going to go? Okay, this groove here should go right there on the back. And then this just simply guide that into the holes, just like that. Okay, and we take our screw and just snug that up right there. So I like that this is taking like a Phillips head screwdriver instead of, some of them they just give you these stupid little Allen keys and they're really hard to work with. I realize it's super cheap for them to do that, but pretty much everyone has a Phillips head screwdriver, I would think, and it's just way more easier than using a little Allen key and turning it each time. So that would have probably taken like 10 minutes. So there's a little glue on the side here. And I'm just going to wipe that off real quick. Good. Just a little bit right here. It came off on the edge there. So I'm just going to wipe that. And there's a little came off here and a little here. That's fine. Just get your glue when it's wet. Wipe it off there, no problem. If there's any other spots that have a little bit of glue there, just wipe it off. Okay, looks pretty good so far. A little bit up here, a little bit of glue there, and just with a damp cloth comes off easily. Just check all your places where you put glue in there. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. We are almost done. Okay, so F, we have these little stickers here too. These can cover over, maybe. These little stickers go over the, so I don't want to come off of there. Okay, the sticker is stuck. And the back part is not coming off of there. There we go, there's one. That just goes over your little thing. I don't really put it over the ones on the bottom of the shelf, but that's there. So just cover that little area there so you can't really see it. And don't really have to do that, but maybe if you're you could just paint that or anything you wanted to do. Okay, so that's there, that's together. Pretty much done here. Okay, we have pretty much just put the little doors on. These are well protected. If you do use something to cut with, just make sure you don't scratch your wood or anything like that on this. Careful. Okay, well, it's kind of pretty. Little door there. And we'll free up our other little door. All right, so these little doors, let's see, it doesn't matter which way it goes where. It might not. Should just fit right in here. And they're probably ambidextrous, I would think, as far as just going on there. Oh, nope, we're going to look and see where our metal part is and make sure that's going to line up with your magnet there. So, okay, so that way that's going to go there. And going to get our screws here and put them in over here. So find out which screws we need. Let's see, these ones look identical, 7 of 6 and 7 of 6. Then we have 5 of 8. So I think these little bronze ones are the screws for the doors here, the little hinges. Okay, all 8 of those little guys are right in there. Put those right there so we don't lose them. And let's see, then we're just going to snug this on there. So that's a little bit okay, I guess. So probably the easiest way is just kind of hold it here and get a screw in there. Just like that, just kind of hold your door up. I guess putting my screws in the middle would have been a little easier. That's all right. I'm just getting them in there. Put one in the middle. Okay. Pretty much just hand tighten them as far as you can. And just gently applying upward pressure on this to keep it from pushing down on your screws. and then just screw these in. Don't tighten them all the way in, just kind of get them most of the way, and then go back and tighten them all the way that way. If there's a little bit of movement there, it'll kind of free it up. So there we go. And I'm pretty much just using my fingers to twist this. These are kind of smaller screws. You don't want to strip the wood. So just kind of twist with your fingers and feel when it's kind of snug. This isn't holding a lot of weight, so you don't have to apply a bunch of pressure on these. So there's that one. Oh, it actually opens up all the way like that. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Makes sense for what it is. All right. And we have 2 more to go. So actually I can just rest this on here. It might be a little easier than what I was doing. It's still up a little bit though, so still have to apply a little bit of upward pressure. Just get my screw in the hole. There we go. And I'm going to go one over here first too. Dun, dun, dun. So this one's actually kind of a pretty one. Like I said, I got this on Amazon, and as with all my things I buy from Amazon, I put the link in the description. So if you guys want to check it out, you are more than welcome to do so. And I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you want to help out the channel kind of passively, anything you purchase from my links, I get a little bit of a kickback from that, so every little bit helps. Actually, this one's pretty solid. The wood on here seems pretty good. A lot of them, it's probably fake wood as well, but it has, like, the top part seems like more kind of a solid piece of wood than a lot of the products you get where it's just like a press board or something. So doing it left-handed here, so it's a little bit different than in the right hand. So once again, snug it up just a little bit, and we're going to go back on this side and finish tightening it up the rest of the way. Okay, once again, you don't want to strip your screws, so just kind of use your fingers. This isn't okay. There's that. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Now for those, dun, dun, and we're going to go ahead and put our little decorative handles on there. 2 of those there. I like that everything's just a Phillips head screwdriver. So as I stated before, I don't like the Allen keys. A lot of times you got these stupid Allen keys. They just take forever. Hopefully I can open up my door here. Have to go in from the back side. The magnet's kind of tough. There we go. Okay, so just put your screw through there. And then get your little hardware piece. And simply tighten that on there. There we go, that is nice. Looking good. Set that there gently. All right, just gonna drop our screw in through there. Switch hands. So I just got this new microphone, guys, for my phone. It just plugs in the USB-C part, and the quality is way better than my Samsung buds. and it's also better than my camera thing. The camera microphone kind of dies out at about 3 feet. This one is a little lavalier wireless microphone. It's got great range, great sound, and so I'm going to link that in the description below. I just recently got it. If you do YouTube videos or TikTok or something, yeah, this one works pretty good. Okay, so we got the back portion to put on as well. Do that. These have those for little. Okay, so here's the back. Let's see. It doesn't really say. This back portion has this on there. It's not really saying which way that's going to go. I'm assuming no, because there's no, we have screw holes here. Okay. All right, so let me see here. Got to figure this out here. Okay, so the screw holes are the same size as the template. Okay, so that means we're going to screw in from the other side. So these are going to go flat. Okay. Yeah, so we got this wood part here. And that's what's going to hold our cabinet up. So we're going to screw this on the back there with all those little screws. So it's got these two little sets of screws here. So I've been pretty impressed with this, except for the instructions a little bit. But as far as ease of putting this together, and seems to be not too bad. So we're just going to take these little guys and just kind of tighten these down. Once again, just go fingers. We don't need to be over tightening anything here and messing up the wood. So we're just going to put these in there. Don't have to get them all the way tight yet. Let's just make sure we're not finding a hole there. That's not good. Do I have a hole over here? That's why I say don't over tighten it. Don't get them too tight yet. Just kind of in the way so we know we got our holes lined up. Okay, that's okay there. I'm not seeing a hole on those. We got holes here. That's good. Come on. Okay, there's a hole there. Hole there, that's for sure. And one there. So, I'm not seeing holes on our side here. A little odd. There's one hole there. It's a little bit off kilter. All right. I could probably just screw these in without really doing a hole. I think that's what we're going to do. So maybe they were just off a little bit on those, and that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and do that. Well, maybe they're not. It seems like it's going in awfully easy for not having a hole there. So maybe, I think maybe what it was it when it punched out this part, it just left a little bit of piece on the other end, so I couldn't see the hole. But all I need to do is just screw through that, and then we were good. Okay, so once again, and we're just going to go back and kind of tighten these. Doesn't have to be anything super tight there, guys. You don't want to strip these out. So I'm just pretty much using finger strength, and not even all my finger strength. You can kind of feel when it's kind of snug enough, you know. And I just don't want to strip these off. Okay, that is looking pretty good. We have just left to kind of hang it on the wall. Flip this back over. So this is kind of heavy. Probably weighs, oh, maybe 15 pounds, 20 pounds, 15. What does the weight say? 11 kg. That doesn't help me. So whatever 11 kg is, that's how much it weighs. All right, now we have this last but not least. We have two little shelf things. Just push them right through there. It would have been easier to push them back through the plastic. And so these little guys, well, these are kind of nice. They're real nice, actually. So this seems to be a little bit more high quality, a little bit more of a quality shelf than you normally get, you know. So like that. These are adjustable, so you have multiple. Let's see, we got 1, 2, looks like 3 different spaces we can put them in, and then your little shelf just goes in here. Put it in at an angle, and then drop it down onto those. Oops. Now, if your little pegs don't go in as much as you want them, just kind of twist them back and forth a little bit and push, give some pressure, and that snugs them up there. All right, so just want to make sure that's on there. There we go. Now we just have to put this on the wall and call it good. Man, it just seems, I know I got 8 screws holding that on the back there, but these are the only 2 screws that are going to hold this thing. It seems like there's something a little more sturdy. I like to overbuild stuff when I do stuff, but so we got 2 screws. The only thing they didn't really do good was these. I don't trust these as far as sheetrock anchors. I like the ones that screw into the sheetrock. They're way better. So we're going to get a couple of those. And then we're going to put this up on the wall there. All right. Okay. So with this is a tricky part. I got the toilet here, and I want this lined up right above the toilet, evenly. So I put my template here, right there on the toilet, right in between the middle there. I'm going to get my tape measure. Don't want to mess this up. Probably the hardest part is getting this correctly. So I'm going to measure each side to that line, 3 inches on the toilet, 3 inches little bit less than 3 inches. So that's 3 inches exactly. And that's a little more than 3 inches. So we'll just move it that way a little bit. All right. So from here, crud. From here, I remeasure again. So it's 3 and a hair. 3 and like a 16th over. Okay. Now from there, I just got to transpose this up on the wall. So pen would be good. Grab a pen real quick here. Okay. So there's a bunch of different ways that this can be done. I think I just want to take my level here, go off of that, and if this is level from my line on my toilet up to, just make sure this is like perfectly level here, and I'm trying to figure out where I want the top of this thing. Okay, so I just got to measure my cabinet too. It's 2 feet tall, so I imagine I want it right on the toilet so we can still put stuff under the toilet there. And how far away is these holes from the top? So these holes that we're going to drill into, they're 3 inches from the top of the thing. So 3 inches down. So if we want it 3 inches from this, we're going to have it 6 inches down. Okay, with that being that's leveled off of there. Yes. So I'm just going to slide this. That's perfect right there. All right, so I'm just going to mark that line there. Right like that. And I'm going to double check. Measure twice and screw it in once, right? 3 and a 16th. 3 and a 16th. Stop moving around. Okay. 3 tad this way. Okay, 3 and a 16th. And I'm going to go off of my line here. Straight as an arrow. And it's perfectly lined up with that. So that's our one hole. Okay. Now that we have that, we have this template here. And it's 3 inches above this hole. So 3 inches, what did we say, 6 inches down. The joys of only having 2 arms. So 6 inches down. It's going to be 3 up for there. It's going to be right at the top there. So right at the bottom, that's going to be our crosshair right there, I think. All right, so I'm just going to put this right in the dot there. Okay, make sure that this dot lines up with that dot. Poke out a little bit more, help me. Okay. There we go. Now, I want that to be flat. So now I got this one pretty much lined up where I want it. This template has to be flat also. I get my level, and then I line up my template. With the level. And we're gonna go right there. Okay. Theoretically then, now this is a lot, but I want to make sure I get it right. That should be 3 1/4. And it is. Okay. So that's looking all good. I'm just going to level my level over the top of that and just do a triple check. And that's about perfect. So I checked everything. We're doing it. So these are the ones I was talking about. Crud, what did I do with the other one? Oh, there we go. These ones here. These are much better. These are like the best sheetrock anchors. Highly recommend them. So we're going to see if there's just, these just screw right into the sheetrock. And then we're good to go. So all you need is a Phillips head screwdriver for this also. And that screws right into the sheetrock. Not sure why that wasn't straight. Didn't like that that didn't go in that good. Okay, this one too. It'll screw right into there. Okay, that one in nicely. Now, I do not like that that one kind of, maybe there was a 2x4 there. Last but not least, we screw this on. We secure this with our screws it gave us. So let's get a little bit better view there. Okay, I'm just going to take that one little loose drawer out. don't really need any extra weight. We can help it. And I'm going to push these screws. No, it's going to be the easiest way. All right, put the screwdriver in my pocket. And then we're going to lift this up there. Just like that. It's kind of heavy. I recommend 2 people for this. Might not even have the doors on there. Okay. So first things first. I don't like that went that way. I'm going to have to look through the hole here. There's 2 ways I can do it. Push the screws through already and then try to line them up, or get this up there and just look through the top. I got to lift it up with my left hand though. All right. And then look through these holes and then see another screw up there. Okay, so where are we? There's that one. Okay, so we got both our holes lined up perfectly. I can see both my holes through there. And just tighten that up. So that's one way to do it, is just look through the hole and you can just follow that with your eyes. Okay, there's one. And I'll get this other one on there. So for me, as you're looking through that hole, and then as you get close to the hole and then you look through, and then you just, once you see the other hole there, then you just push it up to there and you get it locked in and you're good to go. Sometimes it's easier that way than trying to do it like this way, pushing the screws through there and then maybe looking from the back or something to try to line them up. So that's usually what I do, is just kind of look through there and call it good. Lift this up a bit. I would almost feel safer with a washer over those. It's probably overbuild. This thing should be stout enough. We're not going to be hanging on or anything. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty nice there. Get our little shelf in here. Just like that. Good to go. All right, let's do a little look-see on this here. See if I can get off my stand here. Okay, so this kind of matches with our chandelier. Our chandelier, we have the black and then a little bit of the gold there, and a little grid kind of like metal around it. So this is looking pretty nice, guys. Kind of like the little decorative drawers. Might be, let's check out the line up there over the toilet. Looking pretty good there, I think. So it was either line up the toilet or line up the window, and that kind of lines up the window and both there. I think it looks pretty good. So the cabinet, yeah, it's got decent room here. I want to see if it'll fit like a roll of toilet paper or something in there and still be able to shut the door. So there's toilet paper, door still shut, so that's kind of nice. Let's see if we can do it this way too. Yeah, perfect. So it'll fit like, you know, your regular stuff in there. You got wipes or toilet paper or other things, and it's just going to look real nice. Probably I'll just mount in the bottom there a paper towel holder. Just screw it into the bottom of the wood and just have that as a little addition there, because just kind of handy to have paper towels there too. So I think it turned out really good, guys. It looks nice. Seems to be pretty high quality as far as the wood seems pretty stout. It looks good. As far as there, it's just kind of a nice little piece there. So, wow, an hour. I wasn't expecting it to take me an hour, but I'm not the fastest builder. I hope this was thorough enough and everyone's able to follow that and get your build on, because this one's pretty nice. So, well, my friends, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. As always, I'll link this in the description below. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.